You know, sometimes I don't record things that I do because I want to be focused on what I'm doing. But at other times, it's like, dang, you should showcase it because it help inspire other people. Because other people need to see it. Because I go out a lot, right? A lot of my people go out a lot. But what about the people who don't go out a lot? What about the people who, what about the people who, don't know what it's like going out or just trying new things? So yeah, always give everything your all. Give 100%. If you want to do something, go do it. Everything I've done, I started doing because I was by myself. All those drives to Orange County by myself. All those drives to LA by myself. I always asked people, nobody wanted to go. The struggle was real. If I never went by myself, I wouldn't be where I'm at today, as I keep saying to everybody. I wouldn't have started modeling. I wouldn't became a community activist. I wouldn't ever started my clothing brand. I wouldn't never started going to lowrider shows. I wouldn't never been on these live streams. I wouldn't never made and met my community. I wouldn't never started danza. I would have never started many of the things that I started. Because guess what? You don't get given the opportunity for things if you're not ready. You get given the opportunity when you are. Even if you don't feel like you're ready, it's not going to be handed to you. Because nobody's ever fully ready to start anything in their life. Ever. And you just got to learn along the way. People don't understand that. There's no perfect right or wrong way when to start things. You just do it. You just start it. Because you're going to be a couple months later, a couple years later saying, fuck, I wish I would have started. But here you are now, you know. It's never too late. I encourage people, you're not too young, you're not too old, you're not too uneducated, because you can't learn unless you get the experience. So when you come with good intentions and you come with a good mind, you will always receive the things that you want back. Maybe it may not be what you think you wanted, but it will be the things that you deserve. So yeah. I just say words of encouragement because nobody told me these things while I was coming up. And everything that I do now, I'm straight up, nobody ever put me onto. And I'm really grateful to have the ambition that I do, the goals that I have, the dreams that I have, the passions that I share with people. Because it's so important to have these things in life because that's what keeps us going, you know. People, we're constantly on our phones the whole day. We're constantly watching. We're watching this, we're watching that. We're indulging things, but we also forget we are only human too. So we're supposed to feel. The reason why a lot of people get depressed or angry is because we're not just supposed to keep indulging things. We're supposed to be creating. Because everybody themselves is an artist on their own. Whether that's just a drawing, a painting, their words, their music, their soccer, their basketball, whatever you do that helps you be you, you know. That's something they don't ever teach you in school. That's something a lot of people won't ever teach you. But yeah, I tell people stay true and do you. Because in this life, you only get one life and you got a good life. Take care of your blessings because not everybody's born with the same things and come home to the same things, you know. You woke up today. Blessing number 1. You got a roof over your head. Blessing number 2. You got your health. That's another thing, you know. Even if your life ain't where you want it to be, you live in the dream of somebody else. Because there's kids out here who walk every day with no shoes. There's kids getting bombed in Palestine. We got our people in cages right now because fuck ICE. We got people who don't wake up to a situation where they don't get a choice. So that's why we have to be grateful. There's people online worried about getting all this plastic surgery when there's people who can't even afford to get their next meal the next day, you know? It's called self-love. It's called being grateful. And I don't know. I try to be more mindful about things that I do because at the end of the day, you know, it's not just our ancestors who let us they created the path that we're on right now. It's also just, we have a lot of people. You may not even think it, but there's a lot of people out there who look up to you. I have younger kids. I have so many kids who look up to me. I got older people who look up to me. I got people my age who look up to me. I got other people who I look up to and everything. And all we can truly do is inspire. If we can't inspire, what are we doing? You know, don't keep people around if they're not inspiring you, motivating you, keeping it real with you. That's how we get in alignment with everything that we want to do, you know? There's always healing in everything that we do. The more honest you are with yourself, the truer that you become, that's how you find yourself. That's how you become yourself. Some people don't want to face the things that they've been through. And I get it. It's hard. Everybody, we all got our traumas. We all got things we don't want to talk about. But there's different ways to release them. There's different ways to embrace them. And there's different ways to acknowledge them. Don't let none of this fake social media shit get to y'all's head. Because at the end of the day, what you show in the real world, in your word, that's all you got. To be honest, you know? What do you have to offer to yourself? What do you have to offer back to the land? What do you have to offer back to your community, you know? People been so scarce nowadays because everybody's struggling. Everybody be struggling and everything. And people are scared to help each other. But that's what they want us to be like, to be scared. But that's the thing. We're not scared. We're resilient. We're strong. We're beautiful. We're an endless amount of things. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm going to end my little rant right here. I used to always go on these when I would go live. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm still cutting my nails, but they're done. And then I'm about to drill them off later too. But yeah, that's where we at. I hope you guys find a way to see it in yourselves, to always stay true, you know. Don't be trying to look like everybody else. Don't be trying to act like anybody else, because the only person you're meant to be in this world is you, you know. You said the word, aw, I'm glad. But yeah, don't be, like, there's a lot of things people are going to tell you. You need to be like this, you need to be like that. No, you don't. Be who you want to be, and be a better version of you every day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that.